Honey, welcome. My name's Ashley Manitwabi, and I'll be doing one of my very first episodes on Galloping Horse channel here on YouTube, and also leaving live streaming on my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page. So today, as you guys noticed, that I'll be exploring heirloom seeds on the seeds that have come in the mail. I ordered some seeds online, different varieties from this right here, as I was showing you before. If I could get it to focus, focus, focus. I don't know if it wants to focus or not. Maybe not. But yeah, there it is right there. So this one's called Speckled Algonquin Bean. So with this one, I'm going to show you, where could I go here? I'm going to go actually right to a website to show you this bean. So this bean that I ordered is called a speckled Algonquin bean. And you notice that there's some speckled, like pinkish orange spots on it. And this is a rare native bean. And it says it was originally grown by the Algonquin Indians. So they're saying it's a maroon colored stripe. And it's a very productive bean. So I'm going to be trying this one this year. And I got plenty more that I want to show you. But I guess, yeah, let's check this out. So what does it say here? So it has different, I don't know if I could show you. You can use this. It has different instructions in the back for bush and pole beans, soybeans and runner beans, and broad beans and lima beans. So for every bean package, it has instructions in it. So let's just see. I just want to take a quick look to see if it's actually what it looks like on the website. I've been ordering from Heritage Harvest Seed for many years now, and all the time I've been ordering theirs, the seeds have been really good. I really enjoyed them. I'm always into trying some new seeds all the time. Oh, these ones are a little brown. They're not quite. I'm gonna show you guys. So they are a little bit brown. They're not as pale as those ones, but it has that maroon stripes on it. So a little darker, could be from hitting the sun maybe and weathered. Maybe white or brown. So they're a little browner. And then what the image shows. So I won't be planting these right away, but next month I'll be planting a lot and be doing more videos on this. So let's see what else we have here. I have this one also. I don't know if you can see it. This one's the Iroquois cornbread bean. So another cool heritage seed. So these heirloom seeds that I'm showing you have been passed down for generations and generations, and people like seed companies and seed savers have been saving these seeds to preserve these seeds. There's quite a few indigenous seeds that are trying to type this in, that are going extinct, and it's very good to preserve these seeds as much as possible. So there's this one that I was showing you. This is the Iroquois cornbread seed. So if I just click on this website and I go down here, click more, So yeah, this one's a brand of a heritage harvest seed. And their description that they says, I'm so excited to be able to offer this endangered variety to my customers. This beautiful bean originated with Iroquois Indians and was added to. I'm not quite sure what else it says, but let's see what this one looks like. See if I could. Nope, not that one. Show you here. Let's see what this one looks like. It might be a little bit different from the color. These ones look a little bit more like a reddish color bean, almost like a kidney bean. Yeah, these things are usually glued. Should have grabbed the envelope opening thingamajigger to get this open. But let's see what they look like. Oh yeah, so it's kind of like what the images on the website that I was showing you. If you remember, showing you the website is a little darker reddish color. Beautiful, beautiful colors. So I'll be planting these closer to the end of May or later. All right. We're going to go through all kinds of seeds here. Let me see what else. So this one's a herb. I don't know if you guys ever ate this before. Herb cilantro. So if you are new and interested in herbs of any kind, let me just get this on here. It's a lot easier just to show you. Most people should know what herb cilantro is. So it's this image right here. So this is a green leaf. It's almost like I don't know what do you call it. I don't know how to describe the taste of it. If anybody knows to describe it, leave a comment there and let me know if you have an idea of how it tastes like or what you use it on. Any comments that I get through this live or after people are watching the rerun, be sure to look at all of those. So you could see the seeds in this area here. You could see where my cursor is going. You can see those little seeds. That's what the seeds look like. Cilantro. All right. So this next one that I want to show you, I'm just going to actually show you the package. But has anybody ever heard about this soup celery? Oh, I really love this one. It's a really high, it's like a bushy plant, almost like the cilantro, like that. It almost looks like that, but it gives you the same tasting properties as like if you cut up celery for your soups or wherever you may use it. And it's a really rich tasting. I could add that on here. Just gonna Google it so everyone could see soup celery plant. Let's see what comes up. Yeah, so it just looks like a bushel right here. Soup celery. It's just like a bushel of herbs. That's what it looks like. It doesn't have the stalk like this one right here. It's more like a bushy one like this one. And you could grow multiple of those and you could actually store it too. It's a really good thing to dry and store it. And you always have that soup celery flavor. I did some research on this where there was some people back in the day, they would always grow soup celery, like a bushy celery, and they would grab a bushel of it, like this one right here, where my mouse is moving, I'd grab a bushel of that and tie a string on it, and then just dump it in your soup pot and let it steep in there if you don't really want all the leafy stuff in your pot, just to get the flavor. It's really good. I'm excited to plant this one again. All these seeds that I'm showing you, you could actually save these seeds in the fall. They all become seeds that'll come out. All right, what's the next one we have here? We got herb, old Ukrainian dill. So let me look up this one. So everyone knows what dill is, and everyone uses it for different things. A lot of people like it if they make their homemade canned preserved pickles. Ukrainian dill. This is actually going to be my first time trying this Ukrainian style. You could see this is the website that I've used it on, or I ordered it from, sorry. So it says, I'm very happy to be able to offer this centuries old strain of dill that has been grown on my farm since my great grandparents first settled. So it's the Ukrainians that brought this into Canada. And it's a heritage variety, so they say it was passed down. So usually a heritage means heritage seed has been passed down and the seed's been saved for 50 plus years. So that's how it's considered heritage, or actually an heirloom seed. Some other types you could call this as a hybrid seed. And some of the things with heirloom seeds is there's a difference from heirloom seeds and hybrid seeds. Hybrid seeds are like the ones you would purchase at your local store, where they have like a shelf of seeds that they're selling, and you'll notice there would be a description in front. I know now you would see them saying hybrid, or you would see it saying heirloom. So heirloom is considered that you could save those seeds. Hybrid, they have different properties in them to resist pests, to be a certain shape, like continuous shape and color for all your fruit that come out of it. And also one of the cons is you can't save the seeds. I tried it one time, and it was with a pepper. I tried to save pepper seeds, and it was a hybrid. I grew a whole row of pepper plants, and they grew really good. I had lots of peppers that came out, so I said, wow, I'm going to save some of these seeds. So as a beginner seed saver at the time, about 15 years ago, I planted 2 rows the second year, and I put those seeds in. I started them inside, and I brought them out, put them in the ground, and then around August, September, I noticed no fruit was producing. It was just big foliage of pepper plants, but no fruit coming out of it. It's like, oh, okay, that's the reason why you can't save them, and they don't reproduce, because they're modified in a way to designed to grow a certain way, so they're not they're sterile, I guess, or they're only allowed to grow once they're modified to hybrid. But with the heirloom seeds, they don't produce all at once. You would have to plant a lot, maybe a whole row, maybe 30 tomato plants if you want maybe 30 tomatoes a week. And they're not consistent in shape, sizes, and when they ripen, they're all scattered when they grow. But you could train them to do the best they can by the way you save them, save the best tomatoes from the crop, and make sure there's no disease or pests on them. And they look nice and healthy and round if you want those kind. But it's pretty neat though. They have lots of characteristics in them. Let's see what this one is. So I got this one also, a herb basil. Everyone knows what basil is. Basil, basil, basil. One of the things when I was doing some research, reading some old gardening books, I was looking into the history of basil, and I'd always wondered why there's so much varieties of basil on all these seed catalogs, and you go on websites and you see all these different types of basil varieties. And apparently the reason why is because back in the day, basil plants, or the scent of it or the flavor, women smell it differently than men. There's something with their gustatory on their senses on them smelling things a little differently. So what the men would do in front of their yards, they would plant their own variety of basil to try to attract a woman to be their wife. So they try to attract women based on their scent of basil that they plant. And that's some interesting history. So I always wondered. So I was curious. So that's why I did some research, and it's like, yeah, okay, that I guess that kind of makes sense. So and that's why women like basil so much in their pasta or sauces or wherever you may want it. And it's very attractive for women. They really enjoy basil. So I like basil too. I like it in my sauces and everything. All right, let me see what I have next. Oh, I got another basil. Let's check this one out. So I'll just show you. This is another basil. I want to try herb spicy bush basil. I got a few dozen plants left to go through, so don't mind it if you like the information. Just enjoy what we're seeing here, because it's pretty cool to try different things. But if you're interested in starting herbs, be careful, because you just might have a whole field full once you get interested. That's what happens to me. I got a few herb raised bed gardens, different varieties. So this one says the spicy, it's from Heritage Harvest Seed. Oh, I clicked on the whole website. So this one, the small dome-shaped plants are great for containers or borders and have a wonderful spicy sweet basil flavor. The dwarf compact plant average 8 to 12 inches high. So it's annual, so you would have to save the seeds on this one. All right. So let's see what I have next for use. Yeah, I grabbed lots. I don't know if I did this one. Maybe I did. Let's see. I don't think I did this bean. I thought I had these in order. Aracara yellow bean. So let's check this one out on the website. Okay. Aracara is another tribe in Southern America. I mean North America, in the stateside. Okay, so it's, I really like this one right here. I think I planted these ones before. And this was actually, I don't know if I can show you. This bean was actually a free gift They actually gave me some free seeds. Sometimes when you order two, they'll give you a special surprise of a free gift. So Ericar yellow bean. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that one. Lots of pulses this year. Now we get into this one. Hi son, doing a live stream here. Hey son, checking out on me. So this one's Mandamin red clay corn. So I want to actually open these ones up. But before we open it up, or actually we could just open this one up, but I actually want to show you what they look like also. So it actually gives you instructions for like corn also in the back on how to do it. There was a lady that mentored me from Six Nations, Kitty Ray Liquors. She taught me how to plant the Three Sisters garden by using your hands. You can measurement of your hands, measurements of your arms, and how to make traditional mounds to plant the Three Sisters, and then when to plant each variety. I had one elder tell me in my community is whenever you see those yellow flowers bloom, those first ones in the spring around our area, those wild, actually the wild plum trees around here. Oh, they're almost like a purplish color, these ones. You see them? So what this is like a hard corn, so you'd make flour out of it, or even corn soup. Use these, so it's like a purple corn. Awesome. So let's take a look at that on this website. So this one, they name it, or they spell it like Mandan. Mandan. I said Mindaman earlier. That's how I say it in my language. Mandan red clay corn. So yeah, so that's what it looks like right there. We could actually go straight to the website if we want. Say AKA lavender parching Mandan corn. This distinct flower corn was grown by the Mandan Indians of North Dakota. 6 to 8 inches ears. That's how long the corns are. Excellent for parching and grinding into flour. So yeah, it's going to be interesting if you stay on here and you subscribe, because I'll be doing more videos. But in the fall, I'm hoping to do some cooking with all these things and showing you live. So keep a lookout for that. The next one I have here is Ericara squash. Now this one is a good one. I actually took a break from these and I don't have no more seeds from these. I gave them away. But I took a break from planting them. But these seeds actually they're like a winter squash. You could store them once you plant them. You could store them right on your shelf or in your cupboard, and they wouldn't go moldy on you. They would stay firm. I had one firm till like June. So I'll show you the ones that mine look like. So these ones right here, this is how my Ericara squash would look like this variety that my mouse is going over. And they're kind of long, they look kind of weird, and they have a hard outside. And you could use these for squash soup or bake them. I like baking them most of the time. So hoping to save a bunch of these seeds. So Cucurbit family. I got another one here. So I want to check something. They have Latin names for these. So C. maxima is the Latin name for this one. Okay, so just keep that in mind, C. maxima, because I have another squash here. There's certain types of plants that you cannot plant close together if they're the same variety or same type of plant. So this next one I have here is Algonquin pumpkin. Algonquin pumpkin. I planted this one too before. So it's like, okay, I'm going to start this up, and I want to share all of these beautiful plants which use, and hopefully inspire you to plant some of yourselves or order some from Heritage Harvest Seed. Where is it? Okay, so there it is right there. This is what it looks like right here. If I could open it. So this is C. pepo. So that's a different Latin type of squash or pumpkin. So they wouldn't necessarily cross-pollinate. And it says an old heirloom similar to the long pie pumpkin, but the fruit are slightly smaller. The long green fruit look like zucchini and are ready to harvest when the spot touches the ground. Turns golden orange. The squash then continue to ripen in storage for long periods of time. Great for pies. If everyone likes pumpkin pies, there's your pumpkin right there. Algonquin pumpkin. Extremely rare. Very extremely rare seeds here. So we could bring these back, people. Bring these seeds back, because it's really important to save seeds. And we actually, the place I work, Debajamajig, will be doing a seed swap. We'll be on our 14th year, I believe, at Debajamajig Creation Center this weekend, April 4th. Is it April 4th or April 5th? On the Saturday, this Saturday. And there's going to be lots of different varieties of seeds coming in there. And I'm actually going to help out and plant also. If you want to get started on planting, you might just see me there. So now we're getting into King of the North pepper. So this is just like a regular green pepper of the North pepper. So it's like a regular bell pepper. So they ripen red most of the time. So they're really good. That's King of the North. I should have actually showed you some of those Arikara squash. I could show you them in the next video when I start planting them. So yeah, these peppers, I'm going to have to start ASAP. Peppers, peppers, peppers. You have to start them early. Start them inside. Always important to start your peppers inside, because they take a longer time to grow. Really building up my stock. Can we buy some at the event? We have. I just want to show you guys something here. So we just have a comment here from. I don't know why this text is black. But we have a comment here from Myrna Wimagwans. Can we buy some at the event? So you're probably thinking about the seed swap event. Actually, the Heritage Harvest Seed company is out in Winnipeg. It might be last minute to ask them to come to our seed swap, but let me just get the link for you. and then you could actually order from there. I could put the link in the comment that you could check it out. It's pretty simple to order. Um, yeah, it's pretty simple to order from Heritage Harvest Seed. You just click on it and add how much you want. And there's all different types. So just take a look at that website. It's great. Lots of these seeds are pretty much all viable. Every little seed that I've grown, they've been really good. Like I never really had problems with none of them, and I really enjoyed them a lot. All right, this next one, another one I want to plant is Black Beauty Zucchini. This one, we're gonna have to look at this one. Everybody likes zucchini, I'm assuming. Sometimes we get carried away and we plant too much zucchini. I think I'm when I plant it now, I try to just plant a few plants because they produce one zucchini a week, and if you have like a dozen plants, you're gonna get 12 zucchinis a week, and that's a lot of zucchini. So it's not necessarily. Oh yeah, it is kind of dark. You could see it on the side here. The Black Beauty, yeah, it is kind of darker. The zucchini, like the skin, so that's probably why they mentioned that. So it said it was introduced in U.S. markets in the 1920s and was an All-American selection winner in 1957. The glossy green-black fruit has crisp white flesh, so the inside is white. All right, I'm gonna go into a different type of plant here. And this one we have Aunt Molly's ground cherries. So has anybody eaten ground cherries before? I've been planting them for a while, and I'm always interested in buying different varieties. I think this is my most favorite type. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. My mouse doesn't want to work. There it is, right there. So, yeah, so that's what they look like right there. They grow inside I don't know what you call it, a lantern. And usually the plants are low to the ground and they're usually covered underneath the leaves. And then once they're ready, they drop to the ground. And I guess that's why they call them ground cherries. They're a really great snack for anybody. If you just want to snack on some, they almost taste like a grape flavor, I guess. Not quite, but they have a sweet taste to them, like a fruity taste. And they're really good. They're really good to have snacks or when you have guests over. Just harvest those and have a bowl of them and enjoy your cup of tea. Yeah, so those are ground cherries. Well, these ones are called Aunt Molly ground cherries. So I have to plant those right away. That's like a tomato kind of nightshade variety we have to get in this. Okay, the next one we have here is Early Wonder Beet. So Early Wonder Beet. Let's look at this one. So everybody like beets? And there it is. So this is going to be actually my first time doing this type Early Wonder Beet. By looking at the images, they look like a smaller type of beet. I don't see the Heritage Harvest website come up. But yeah, beets. They're really good. Canned beets. Oh, I really like canned beets. But yeah, my my wife, if I plant these, I have to be really careful because if my wife sees these in the ground, she might till them over. I had a few instances where I had these planting and she tilled and plant over them. I don't think she likes beets, but I like beets. I think they're good. I really enjoy beets. They grow in the ground and they're red and they're really good, healthy, and they're good when you pickle them. All right, it looks like we have a flower here. So this one's Aracara sunflower. You notice something common here? We're getting lots of Aracara old plants. So I always wondered what plants came from my area here. Which kind of indigenous uh, plants like what we have here came from this area. I'm still trying to figure that out. What kind of plants came from here? Like corn, bean, and squash. Maybe the part of the Algonquin parts, maybe seeds that I have. Oh, they had different types there. So it just looks like a regular sunflower. But maybe let's visit the website. Let's see what the story is. So the beautiful Arikara sunflower was once grown by the Arikara Indians and was originally collected by Melvin Gilmore. The plants can grow to 10 feet high. The flowers are single headed as well as multi headed sunflowers. Were traditionally one of the first things planted in the spring by the natives and one of the last harvested. Sunflower seeds are parched in a clay pot and then pounded in a corn mortar to make sunflower meal. The meal was then made into sunflower seed balls that warriors carried wrapped in buffalo heart skin. The sunflower seed balls were eaten as a sort of energy food when they would feel tired or weak. Oh, interesting. See, that would be pretty cool to try out. Let's see. I think I'm getting away from myself here. I got another comment here. So Myrna says, "Be nice to learn how to can beets. My mom likes them." Yes, canning beets would be really good. Thank you for bringing that suggestion because what I'm hoping to do is ask some of my fellow homesteaders and gardeners on Manitoulin Island because there are lots, and hoping they would come on here live and they could share some beautiful recipes with us and do some beautiful things because it's all about sharing and educating and saving these beautiful seeds. So beets, with these seeds too, you could save the seeds from them. They would produce. You would have to wait a few years before they actually flower and have seeds. So that's the for the beets. Celeste says they are awesome. I love their seeds. Yes, I really enjoy their seeds a lot. Yes, that would be great for sure. I'm all here to help with anything people suggest. I'll be doing more lives throughout the year and also be creating some videos of me planting and doing some short clips on simple ways to plant and share the knowledge that I've been learning about the heirloom seeds for the past 15 years. So, yeah, and I'm hoping to learn from others also because I could add people on here in an instant. I could add a Zoom link and people could just come in and they could share some of their insight on different types of seeds too. I have an integrated Zoom in here where I could just get people right on here, right on the live, just like that with a click of the button. So the next one we have is this one, Amish snap pea. So this is like a sugar snap. So everyone knows what a pea looks like, right? We need to look. We need to look. We need to look to see. Amish snap pea. So there's a lot of different people. A lot of websites planting them. So this one right here, delicious snap pea grown by the Amish for generations. So it's more likely a pole bean because it grows tall, 5 to 6 feet, and are very productive over a 6 week period. So once they produce, you can be producing for a whole month or over a month, and then save some of those seeds. So Amish snap pea. Did you take a glimpse on what they look? So they're like a pale color in the inside. Yeah. Once they're dried out. I'm pretty sure you could eat these with the pod. I think these are like a sugar snap. All right, what next one do we have here? My seeds are going all over the place. Yeah, I got a few more here. So this one I planted before, Soyo long cucumber. These are actually really, really, really long cucumbers, and I grew them. If I had my image that I had before, I had them growing up on my arch that goes down to my one of my gardens, and I had them growing over the arch, so they were just hanging there. It's like pretty cool. So let's check this one out. So yo long. Oh, I'm not even typing it. I thought I was typing it. Soyo long cucumber. There we go. So you can see this one down here. This is kind of what it looked when I had them growing up. You just swoop right down. They could grow on the ground too. They might get twirly like this one. I guess that's how they look on this one. This one. This heirloom cucumber is originated from northern China. It is remarkable for its long, slender fruit that could reach 18 inches in length. So yeah, so it says to grow them on a trellis for straight fruit, or on the ground if you want some interesting curls. You could do some artistic things like that if you want them to grow different. So 70 days. Yeah. So grow some of those soil long cucumbers. Let's see what I have next. Oh, this is another one. This is like a variety you would plant, Longfellow cucumber. My wife was just checking out health benefits of cucumbers, so she told me to go buy some cucumbers. She actually made a cucumber salad with apples and cucumber. And what else did she add to it? Can't remember now. Oh, she added a dressing where she added apple cider vinegar and maple syrup. And I know there was something else that she added to there, but she says apples and cucumbers are really good to add together. She was watching some videos all day and benefits of what you should add with cucumbers and what you shouldn't add when you cook with cucumbers. So yeah, it's looking into interesting things here. So there it is right there. That's the one right there. So your regular cucumber, it doesn't look so prickly like the ones like the pickled cucumbers. So I would say the fresh eating cucumbers. That's what I would call them. Introduced by the Rice Seed Company of Cambridge, North York in 1927, the long slicing cucumbers are 12-inch long by 2-inch wide. And it says it's good for market growers. So if you like to plant lots of these and you like it on the market, that's good. And good to save those seeds. Yes. See what happens when you garden and then you get hyped up about seeds and you check out a website. So caution when you check out the website because you might order everything. But I think they said if you order over $200, you get free shipping. I think I might have actually took that deal. All right, this one's black seeded Simpson lettuce. Yes, who likes their lettuces? Lettuces are good. We're gonna check this one out here. Black seeded Simpson lettuce. Oh, look at that. I tried to type it again and I typed all that without looking. You would think I would be an expert at typing without looking down. So just like a regular lettuce, as you could see there. Your bushel lettuce, fresh eating for the summertime. I was talking to my son about lettuce and said, yeah, I want to grow lettuce so I could eat the lettuce and harvest the lettuce. Asking them if they're ready to start planting. And they said yes. They said, I'm ready to pick and search for the tomatoes that are ripe. So I think they're thinking about like what they harvested last year, what they helped me with, and what they enjoyed. So this is the another one that I have is the crisp mint lettuce. This is packet right here. Let's see. So this is like for greens, right? So they give you the instructions on here too. Oh, and they kind of categorize it on the leafy stuff. So you can see the lettuce can be direct seeded and started indoors 4 to 6 weeks prior. So you can actually start those in April in my area and then transplant them in June or May, end of May. So this is the next one I have right here. Alaska mix nasturtium. Okay. I can't speak English right now. Alaska mix nasturtium. Okay, who likes flowers here? Oh, not sure why this camera is always coming on. This other camera, my phone camera. So there's the flowers, but I'm always missing the questions and the delays. So let me just ponder on that, those flowers. But we have another question here. How many cucumbers can you get per plant usually? Oh, I guess it depends. It could be like maybe 6 to a dozen, roughly. depending how the season is and how much you eat and how much the crows eat and the insects. And if you have pets that like to eat cucumbers, yeah. And if you have them in a good, sunny, rich soil, they'll produce as much as you like. And if you raise bees too, you might just get more from the pollinators. So having a healthy garden, a natural garden, you could have abundance of cucumbers. Um, Sometimes you won't see the cucumbers because they like to hide underneath the foliage that covers them. So yeah, so yeah, I would say plant as many cucumbers as you wish. Uh, Cucumbers are great. They're healthy. They always you watch videos and things like that. Like I said, my wife was watching videos, so she's gonna like those cucumbers that I bought, and she's gonna be taking care of those because she's really into cucumbers now. So you never know. Half of our garden might be cucumbers. So yeah, the Alaska mix of the nasturtium. So these are flowers here, heirloom flowers. So I ordered these because my wife likes these. Um, they have you could actually eat the petals. They're really good. The petals are good for your salad, or if you want to put some in your tea, they almost like have a pepper spice flavor, and they look nice in your garden. So always thinking about multiple functions. How could I use that plant in multiple functions? Because I know flowers are pretty. This is a common one that you see in stores and garden centers. Marigolds. So I think most of you know what that is. Kind of doesn't really smell that great. I don't like the smell, but yeah, some people might like the smell of this one. So this is the African marigold. We're always taught in many books and many videos that you should plant marigolds in your garden to help distract or attract insects and pests. So I have to do more research on this, trying to experiment. I like the bold colors in the garden. You could, if you like to make patterns or do some edging in your garden, these always look nice. And yeah, they're supposed to be good in your garden. I think I should pay more attention to flowers, and I could share more about them. But yeah, lots of older people like flowers in their garden. Every time I talk to or go to garden centers, everyone's looking for flowers, especially the older ones. So I'm gonna have to sit down and have a conversation with one of them and ask them why they like marigolds. So yeah, that's one benefit of going to garden centers or meeting people at seed swaps. Ask them about that. What are marigolds? What do you use the marigolds for? And why do you put them in your garden? I think you could eat them. This is painted daisy. See, I don't even know why I ordered this one. See what happens? I was probably just trying to reach that over $200 mark of seeds. Okay, the painted daisy. So that's what it looks like right there. And I never actually really planted these before. But it says start indoors 6 to 8 weeks. So that these have to actually be planted like now. So I'm looking at 2 months when everything should be pretty much be in the ground in 2 months time. So if it says 6 to 8 weeks, yeah. So I'll have to put these in the ground right away. These seeds right here. So what do we have here? So do you guys have any other comments or things that you want to ask me? Yes, Lauren Satak, another friend of mine. She gave me some flowers that were roots, and I had to put those in the ground. So she's gonna have to teach me how to put those in the ground, and then I could show you all what it is. I already forgot what it was. She gave me some bulbs that were separated, and I have to put those in the ground. I guess May, I think. But I had them, and I'm waiting. So I'm gonna have to find a spot also. So a lot of planning. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, of planning things for your garden, or if you want to learn how I start seeds, keep a lookout because I'm gonna do some seed planting videos in the near future. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, so Lauren says, how do you say that? Dahalias? Dahlias? Dahalias? Yes, so you know what? I'm gonna actually since you wrote it out there, I'm gonna actually Google them and see what they are. And then I'll show you all. And then if you're interested, when my bulbs grow to flowers, do you know which color variety that you gave me? Because it looks like there's all different kinds. But yeah, I'm gonna have to find a special place. Lauren was saying that she got it from a farmer that gave it to her, and they were mentioning that you'd have to put them in the ground, and then in the fall you take the bulbs out every fall, and then put them back in the ground in the spring again. So I'm not sure what type or what color, or if they're like a mixed variety. So I know there's some orange, pink, all different kinds of colors. So they are a dark red color. So probably like this one right here, or this one down here. This little dark red one there. So that's the kind that'll be growing. Yes, oh, pretty nice. I'm interested in that. Yeah. So I went through all of them. Well, these are not all of them. Well, this is like mostly all of them. These are mostly all of them right here. But got more here. Yeah, there's lots. Some of them are like the same there, but I just ordered extra packages because, like corn, for example, I wanted to plant like a few mounds and the corn and the squash. I want to plant more mounds of that to make sure I have enough to save seed and possibly eat some on how I built this up. Oh, and there's also white ones. Okay, cool. Awesome. Oh, check it out. I'm right down to 1 hour. What a good timing. I didn't expect that. So, thank you everyone for tuning in to Galloping Horse here, Ashley Manitowabi, and I'll see you in the near future in some more videos. So, if you have any suggestions on what you want me to go live on based on gardening or starting seeds or homesteading, let me know. All right. Peace out.